What is up, guys? Welcome back to another Fortnite video, and today, guys, I have a special episode for you guys. I have the best key binding settings for PC. This is for mainly the people that aren't happy with their key bindings right now and maybe want to switch something up. This is what I use, and this is what works best for me. I'm using a gaming laptop, and I have two keys on my mouse, but I only use one of those keys for my mouse. That's actually important to the game. So I'm just gonna make this video short. Explain quickly the most important things so you guys can really understand why I use them and also how they can be helpful to your gameplay. So we're going to start off with frame rate limit, guys. If your computer can run over 244, I want to say, they just updated that. So if your computer can run over 244 FPS, make sure you go to unlimited, guys. So this makes your FPS run to the best of its ability. This will help just overall quality of the game, better looking. As far as view distance, shadows, textures, effects, and all that other stuff, it's just what your computer can handle. Mine is epic, but if you really want good graphics, I would say you need medium or higher. To be honest, never have it low. If not, just really, I would not play the game on a computer. Play it on Xbox or PS4. It will be much better. And this next one is motion blur, guys. This is not what a lot of people know about this certain aspect. This is when you're jumping or something like that, you'll have blur. So I think it's on default. It'll be on, but you really want to switch this to off. So when you're moving, jumping, you're not gonna have blur. The picture will be nice and clean. This is huge, guys. This actually really helped me. When I first started, I didn't know about this, but I heard about it and I was like, I gotta switch this, and it really made a difference on my gameplay. Next, guys, I just have show FPS on. This is just how well the FPS is running, or how well my frames per second is. This is just good to know, just in case you want to see how well your computer can run this game. It will also help with your frame rate limit, like to see what you really need it at. And on to game, guys. This is my mouse sensitivity. It's at a 0.28. This might be a little low, guys, but I really like to have it a little low, especially if you're not used to playing shooter games. I always have been, but I've always liked my sensitivity a little lower. But if you're not, I would start it a little lower, and if you don't like it, work your way up. I always have my mouse ADS and my mouse scope all the way to 1, and for the reason is, if you don't have it at 1 or at least at a 0.9, it'll be too slow, to be honest, guys. I recommend having it way high or even to the max, just because of how well you can move around with a scoped sniper, scoped rifle, and so on. The other stuff I would say is all default, so you guys don't really need to change any of this stuff, guys. Trust me, it won't really affect your gameplay, unless, like, of course, you're English, you're from another country or something like that. You don't want aim assist, but I don't know who wouldn't, and stuff like that, guys. So keep that normal. I have my brightness at 0.65, guys. This just helps me see the game a little better. I would definitely have it above 0.5. This just helps because my computer's brightness actually is the highest it can be right now, and then I just add that little bit more brightness to the game itself, which really helps me see in like shifty shafts and places that are darker. Audio, guys, I have this. It just really depends on your mic, so I'm gonna just skip through this, guys. This isn't really affecting your gameplay or anything. You just really need to have a good mic or something that you can hear through well, so you can hear footsteps and stuff like that. Onto inputs, guys. This is the big thing. This is what I want to talk about the most, guys. So the first thing that I changed, guys, I think is my repair and upgrade is my thumb mouse button 2. So this is just to repair like my walls, stairs, stuff like that. I find it easier to just have it on your mouse. If you don't have a mouse button, guys, you're just gonna have to stick with the default button. To be honest, I don't even know what that is, but you're just gonna have to stick with that. The next thing, guys, is my weapons. No, not my weapon slots. My building slots, I mean. So for my building slot 1 is the wall, guys. I have it at X, guys. Trust me, this is such a good change. You definitely want this at X, and the reason is X isn't a default button. You can just put this on and set the keybind to the wall, and it's right under S, guys. So if you need to you know, build a wall really quick, right? You can just hit X. It's right there. You don't have to use like mouse buttons or the F1 buttons. It's just really easy to hit X. Building slot 2, I have as my first mouse button. This is just The only reason I have this is because this is the floor, and honestly this is the third most important building item, so I have this as my thumb mouse button because it's something that I will click sometimes, but it's not often. The only reason you do walls or floors is if you're building above somebody or if you're trying to close yourself in. But yeah, guys, that's for building slot 2. Building slot 3, this is stairs, guys. To me, this is the most important building item because you're always building up hills. You can even use this to protect yourself. So I have it as F, guys, because it's right beside your D key. And if you can find your F key to building slot 3, trust me, guys, it helps out so much. You won't understand how well it affects my gameplay. All of the building slots, to be honest, it really helped me build faster, guys. You can watch like players like the Myth and Ninjas. I bet they have like mouse keys too, but they'll definitely have their keybinds changed. Not to the default version. They'll have a ton of stuff changed. Trust me. And I think that's it, guys. Besides crouch, I guess I would always have crouch at C. I know it starts off at shift or something like that, or control. Definitely switch that to C, guys. It makes it way easier because C is like really close to your finger buttons to move. And trust me, guys, it will help out a lot because I always am crouching, especially when it helps you aim to hit people. That's a big thing in the game. But yeah, guys, that's gonna do it for this video. I wanted to make this short so you guys can really listen and see what I think. Also, not making the video too long. Also, guys, I just want to thank you for all the support. Thank you again for 300 subscribers. I really appreciate it. We're gonna be having new bangers coming out. So stay tuned, guys. Make sure to like and subscribe on this video, and peace out.